Tech and clips.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, so we started, our Warren Zevon journey, I think a year ago. Lawyers, Guns, and Money. I think that was the first reaction we did. But I mean, since then, we've done a couple of reactions. But I mean, it's been a while. This has been highly suggested. Songs titled Excitable Boy by yours truly, Warren Zevon. Yes. Put it out there, I've never heard it, so strictly go to the first time listening, first time reaction. Be sure, to stick with me to the end of the video. Definitely give my take, definitely give my perspective. Excitable Boy by Warren Zevon. Let's take a listen, guys. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He went down to dinner in his Sunday best.
Okay.
Excitable boy, they all said. And he propped a pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark.
Guys, I cannot believe that I stalled on this song for a very long time. I mean, so far so good. I mean, let's forget the vocals. The instrumentation is what is doing it for me right now. I mean, the piano in the background, is giving this instrument, it's making this instrumentation so catchy, and I'm loving it so far. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. This song is only 2 minutes and 41 seconds, so I think I'm gonna have to take it back. I'm sorry, guys. Take it back from the beginning. Let's go. Yeah.
Excitable boy, they all said.
Yeah.
And he propped a pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said.
Yeah.
And he bit the usherette's leg in the dark. Excitable boy, they all said. He's just an excitable boy.
Yeah. Now saxophone guy.
Excitable boy. Excitable boy. He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said. Excitable boy.
Yeah.
And he raped her and killed her, then he took her home. Excitable boy, they all said. Excitable boy. Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Yeah.
After 10 long years, they let him out of the home. Excitable boy, they all said. Excitable boy. And he dug up her grave and built a cage with her bones. Excitable boy, they all said. Excitable boy. Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Yeah.
Excitable boy.
Wow.
Excitable boy.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. Warren Zevon with Excitable Boy from the Excitable Boy album. Yes, like I said, it's been a while since we did this on Warren Zevon on the channel, and I mean, what a great way to actually get back. So we start with the obvious. His vocals, on the song, mwah, it was just chef's kiss. This man, has got this laid back, almost, conversational tone that I feel like makes you feel like, he's telling a story over a drink at the bar. But don't let that casual delivery fool you. There's a I feel like there's a sinister edge to his voice. That perfectly matches the song's dark subject matter. When he said he took little Susie to the junior prom, I mean it sounded so cheerful, but then he hit you with that excitable boy, they all said, I feel like you can hear the unease creeping in. It's like Warren is actually winking at you, knowing fully well he's about to drop some disturbing type of lyrics. His vocal performance on the song, to me, is a masterclass, in irony and storytelling. Instrumentation, guys, that was what did it for me. Like I said from the beginning, the instrumentation was so catchy. It's almost deceptive. You've got this bouncy piano riff. That drives the song, the whole song forward. Giving it this jaunty, almost carnival like sort of vibe. The drums are tight. The bass was groovy, and there's even some playful hand claps in there. It's a kind of music that to me makes you want to tap your feet or just sing along until you realize what you are actually singing about. Guys, the contrast between the upbeat music and the dark lyrics to me is what makes this song so brilliant. It's like Warren Zevon is luring you in with this cheerful melody only to hit you with a lyrical gut punch. And let's not forget that killer guitar solo. To me it was short but definitely packs a punch adding just the right amount of edge to the entire song. So guys, now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the lyrics. Yes, like I said, on the surface, Excitable Boy sounds like a quirky fun story about a mischievous kid, but as you listen, as the song unfolds, you realize this kid is not just mischievous, he's downright terrifying. The song, I love the fact that it tells a story once again of a boy who start off doing seemingly harmless things, like digging up the neighbor's lawn or ruin a wedding cake. But then it takes a dark turn. Like I said, the line, he took little Susie to the junior prom and raped her and killed her. Then I mean he took her home. I feel like that line is absolutely chilling, and the way Warren delivers it, guys, was something else. It's just another part of the story. I feel like that is what makes this so haunting. To me, this song is a commentary, on how society, often excuses, bad behavior, brushing it off, as boys will be boys, and or he's just excitable. Yeah, guys, he goes in deep, but that's just my take. That's just my perspective. But this song, Excitable Boy, is definitely a masterpiece in storytelling, both musically and lyrically. And I love how Warren takes this seemingly cheerful upbeat tune, and uses it, to tell a story, that's equal parts, disturbing and thought-provoking. Yeah, the vocals are pitch perfect. The instrumentation was irresistibly catchy, and the lyrics definitely stick with you long after the song ends. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Let me know if you want us to get back checking out more from Warren Zevon. I'm definitely here for it. So guys, if you're stuck with me to edit the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and until the next video, take care, stay safe, peace out.